fuck was that?
Whenever you want me to start, Star Girl.
All right, go.
Welcome to What the Fuck Did I Dream Last Night? I'm Jaynee.
And I'm Jess. Hi, guys.
Oh, hi, guys.
Hi. Hey.
Hey. Guys, we made it to episode 2. Did you guys make it to episode 2? Because we did.
Great question. Great question. This is our Monday. Happy Monday.
Monday fun day. Monday fun day with beverages, because beverages are needed on this Monday. I had a rough Monday.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
My Monday was actually pretty good, but I'm remembering, with this episode 2, it was, Cinco de Mayo last episode. Like for our listeners, it was the day after Cinco de Mayo. So I'm hoping they're all recovered by now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been almost a week. However, on this day of recording, it is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Yeah.
I knew you were gonna go there.
I've got a shirt on that says it.
Oh my god, she does.
We won't get into the Star Wars debate again, like Harry Potter debate. We won't go there. But yeah, happy Monday to everybody. Hope everyone had a beautiful Monday.
Hope you guys are all binging Star Wars.
What did you do today, Jaynee Lynn?
I did nothing, but like my child was angry.
I wish Molly could tell us her dreams.
Oh, me too, because she, like, when she moves at night, like, she talks to you, like, not to me, but like I watch her on the monitor and like she gets like angry moving sleep. I don't know, either she's dreaming something or she's mad that she woke up and has to reposition and get comfortable. I could feel her on both angles, so
I can relate. Liam, our friend G's son, he is becoming a very vivid dreamer. What dream was he telling me the other day? He has some crazy vivid dreams. I'm gonna have to start writing his dreams down because he's getting to that age where he's, can like finally communicate and kind of start to make sense. Oh, their house was floating. Their house was just like floating into outer space. It was,
oh my gosh,
it's something like I pictured Up, something like that.
Yeah.
I
told G that she has to start, like, when he tells her about the dreams, I was like, just record him. Like,
yeah.
Like, audio record on your phone for me. And she also said he talks in his sleep. So I was like, can you just put a little recorder in there too?
Oh,
so
man.
Uh-huh.
Well, great. So we have a good featured guest coming up here.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Question for you.
Yes.
I feel like you need to let people know. Did you get your donuts?
Oh, man, did I get my donuts? I did get my donuts. Thank you, Krispy Kreme. Oh, man, I could go again today. I think it's the last week, but I do not need that because they gave me 2 dozen donuts. I asked for 1. I scored 2. Did not need 2. 2 were eaten. 2 dozen donuts were eaten in this household.
Oh, you didn't take them to work?
No, I was going to, but then my husband and I decided, no, it's not necessary. Well, for the sake of social distancing and in COVID, I was just trying to be responsible.
Exactly.
I didn't want to share my germs, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, so no more donuts today, but they were freaking delicious. I probably will not need to eat another donut for a year. But they were good. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Oh, I have other exciting news too.
Yes.
Somebody messaged us or emailed us about their dreams, and I was so excited.
Ooh.
And like when I emailed them back, I tried not sounding like a
fangirl.
Yeah, like I was like fangirl,
like a super fan. Well, that's exciting.
Yes.
Good stuff. Well, thank you.
Excited.
Thank you for the first episode didn't even come out yet, so hopefully she still wants to talk to us after that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Find out, but no, she was definitely super nice. So we'll be able eventually to do some listener dream things. Something's in the works. We don't know what we're doing with that yet, but we'll do something.
We're getting there. We're getting there, guys.
I can't listen. So you guys know we're recording in opposite directions. We're not recording in the same place. So we record on one thing and then we video each other on another. And Hayne just has these like purple stars just like flying around her head.
We're talking on a video app. And you can of course use filters. And I mean, it is 7:30 on Monday. And I just look better with stars floating around my head than the real moon. So, anyway, sorry guys.
Sorry, but I mentioned last episode. Oh, look, she's screenshotting things, so we can.
I'll post that little guy for you guys.
Last episode we were talking about how we became friends.
Yes.
5th grade, peer mediators.
Oh,
end of story.
That's it. That's it. Yes, we were in a little group, little exclusive club. That was.
You had an interview for it.
Yeah, it was intense. Look at us, go-getters in 5th grade, man. And peer mediators, and you had to help settle disputes in like conflicts with your peers.
This is elementary school too, so.
Yeah, I don't know who thought that was okay. And I would have loved to like see a video replay of any dispute you and I helped settle. I think I remember one.
It was so weird.
And weird. Yeah, not to mention we were partners. Yeah. I don't know how we would not laugh through everything.
I didn't think you were cool yet.
That's why.
So I was like, I'm paired up with this random chick.
We must not sat near each other on the bus yet.
No, we weren't that close yet.
No.
But I just wanted to drop that little tidbit information.
Well, everybody's probably been really, it's probably been weighing heavy on their mind for the last week. How did we meet? And the mystery is solved. So if you guys need a peer mediator, we're a lot cheaper than an attorney, I'm sure. Hit us up. Can't promise that we would help. But
we can talk through things. Yeah, I don't know. No, don't come to us.
Well, there you go. Mystery solved. Mystery solved.
Yeah. So, my dream today, we'll just jump into it after peer mediating because I feel like...
Now I'm going to have a dream about freaking peer mediating, so stay tuned next week.
So, this is... there's really no disclaimer about it. It's nothing bad. Nothing that would be triggering to anybody or anything. It's kind of more of a, I don't know. It's funny. It's relevant though because it deals with COVID.
That is certainly relevant.
I'm pouring more of my beverage first before I get started. So,
everybody, time out. Take a sip unless you're driving.
You guys got your beverage? You can drink while driving. Your beverage doesn't have to be alcoholic.
True that.
My beverage of choice tonight just is alcoholic.
Drink that water. Gotta get
that
water in.
Coffee. Gotta get that coffee.
Yeah.
Morning. Red Bulls.
Mine also is alcoholic. I just want to clarify that.
Stop pounding.
I'm like a judge. I am demanding. I don't have any chapstick. Last episode, I kept clicking my chapstick. So my hands are folded right now, ladies and gentlemen, like I am a 1st grade student at a desk.
So ironically, your hands are folded and this dream starts, that sounded weird, but this dream, I'm in school. So.
Well, there we go.
But so I'm in high school in this dream. But our school was closed because of the pandemic, So instead of going to school, we were all working in a grocery store. And now I just realized last week I talked about a grocery store too.
So it's funny you say that because now that I am paying closer attention to my dreams, I do have a lot of like school related dreams. Not like directly, but yes. And I was like, man, I think I need to talk this out in therapy. So you're not alone. I'm curious. I think every week we're probably going to see a common theme.
Yes.
Maybe a listener can help us figure that out.
Can you guys help us? Excuse me, please. We need help. But anyways, but so instead of going to school, we're working in the grocery store, and which makes sense because like can't get together and learn. So why don't you put all the kids together to?
Well, that would have been us. We
grocery
worked
store.
in a grocery store when we were in
Yeah.
school, so we would have been like, if we don't need to go to school, we're gonna go make money.
Fact.
I love that job. Oh, good job.
So we're all stocking the canned good aisle together, which I also find funny just because like everyone needs to hoard their canned goods because Corona. And there's like 18 of us just working in this one aisle. So I was also like, you're not social distancing.
No, why there's 18 of us working in one aisle, I do not know.
I like that you said like you were there. I enjoyed that.
Well, now I'm just picturing us working in Giant Eagle. So we used to work at the same place together, of course. So
shocker. So anyways, we're stocking that aisle and everything, and we're chit-chatting about school programs and stuff and if they will continue. So after work, we all like lived in this tiny town, kind of like the town I live in now. Like everything was super close together, and like you could walk to everything. So kids were all outside playing, which once again, like COVID, like we are not doing social distancing well at all. So I was dating this one kid that we went to high school with, and I did not actually date this kid in high school, but we did go to high school with him. So I kept trying to hang out with him. Like I kept trying, but like he wouldn't answer my text. He kept telling me like that he couldn't like see me or anything. Not like we couldn't date anymore. He just couldn't like hang out. And also like all the kids we owned are all our own houses, so it wasn't even like we didn't live with parents. There were no parents. So instead of like just accepting that he couldn't hang out with me, in my dream I kept riding my bike past his house, like so he would see me and like want to hang out with me.
That's such a move like you would do in high school too. Like that age group in general.
Do you see me yet? Do you want to see me now? Stalker! I'm not a stalker. I didn't stalk anybody.
I'm pretty sure that's stuff I did because I didn't live in a neighborhood, so I just like neighborhood hopped. So I would like hop.
You were into my neighborhood before.
Yeah, I would hop between your neighborhood and like Renaissance. And
you're just really triangling our hometown.
Yeah, like just like in search of friends.
Here's where we are. Come find us when we're home for Christmas.
Well, it was me and Finn. We didn't have any. We were the Wendell misfits, so we had to go and search for a neighborhood.
That's true.
Well, so you were creepily riding your bike outside.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to get his attention. I just kept like texting him still, like, can I come over?
That's super creepy.
I know. So then we're back working again in the canned good aisle, and I'm talking to my boyfriend, and he's like, you should totally try out for the school play. So apparently the school play like is still happening. I don't know. And there was one part left, and he was like, you would be perfect for it. Like, you have to try out for it. So I'm like, okay. And he's like, there's one catch. You have to be naked in the play. So, like, why the hell are you naked in a high school play? But I was going to be perfect for the part, and there's only one part left. Well, no wonder it's the one part left. You got to get naked in front of all your peers.
Yeah, man, I don't know what high school that we went to that would be okay.
It's art.
Wow.
It's okay.
Do you know like what the play was about, or are you getting there?
Do
we know the premise of the play?
No, we know nothing about the play.
It's like the show. I missed my chicken fight last week.
Mm-hmm. So I go to try out for the play, and I have to be in my clothes at the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
of like my tryout thing. And then I had to slowly take off my clothes in front of the director of the play and my boyfriend and the rest of the cast.
Now, is your boyfriend somebody that I would know?
Oh yeah.
I feel like you need to write the name down for me because we need to keep them private.
Oh, we definitely do. Because also my
Write the name
boyfriend.
down for me to see so that I can appreciate what you're seeing, and I can also maybe help give some clues for our listeners, like personality traits. You must have been on Facebook the other day. I totally know why you dreamt this, and I will tell our listeners when you're done.
I'm not friends with him on
Then
Facebook.
you're gonna laugh with when I tell you what I saw. But you keep going. I don't want to spoil your dream.
I mean,
this is really coincidental, though. I swear we are fortune tellers. Like we can, our dreams. My dream last week that I told you guys, I found out that I basically saw the future. Not the chicken fight, but there is a detail in that dream that essentially occurred a few days before. Anyways, long story short, you guys don't need to know the details, but I'm pretty much, I can see the future. And apparently Jaynee can too.
That's so Raven.
So you are about to try out for this play.
Yeah, I gotta take my clothes slowly off.
And then I think you fast forwarded at that point because your body's like, and your mind's like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, kind of. So like, there's not much left in this dream. So take the clothes off in front of the director of the play, my boyfriend, the rest of the cast. So the next thing, I'm just standing there during a song. Like, this is just my audition. I'm just standing there, like, people are singing around me, and I'm just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about acting, apparently. Like, in my real life and dream life, I know nothing.
I have, like, mad respect for people who are in plays, and I was Peppermint Patty in a little-known play.
If I don't say this, G will be upset. Hayne took acting classes.
Yes, I took acting classes, and G was so mad at me because I couldn't sleep over her house because my acting class was so early. Mind you, we were in like 4th grade at the time. But I killed it as Peppermint Patty, and that was the bulk of my acting.
Woot woot. Yeah. So I recall making it down to my leggings and sports bra. And the director's like, you got the part. And I'm like, all right. Like, I'm excited.
Nailed it.
So I'm standing in the audience and my boyfriend texts me. Like, I'm still just like standing there, I guess, like in my leggings and sports bra. And I guess he like left. I don't know like how this is, but this is the text that I read in my dream from him. It said, you looked really good today during your tryout, but you need to try to lose some more weight. That was it.
I love that you saw the text like in your dream and you can like vividly remember what that. Did you text him back?
No, I just woke up.
I would have been like, all right, thanks, jerk off.
I wish I would have, like, I don't think I woke up, but like, you know what I mean? When I say I woke up, I'm still sleeping, but like, that's all I remember of the dream.
Right.
Real me would have been like, okay, bye, asshole. I know my worth. Even though I'm like creepily
I think like
riding a bike past his house.
Man, all right. So did it lead to anything else, or you like woke up from that dream?
Oh yeah, that was just the end of that dream. Like,
so maybe that was like your body's version, like your mind's version of like hanging up on him. Like, thank you, next.
Yeah, I could see that. So did you want, I feel like you want to share details about this.
I do. Okay, so Jaynee is also apparently can see the future. Now, when did you have this dream? How long ago would you say?
This one was like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so you can see the future. So
because it was during COVID, but it wasn't like.
So he who should not be named, apparently I am Facebook friends with them, and Jaynee is not. I don't know why I am Facebook friends with them.
Or this is not I'm triggered. This is triggering for me.
Why?
I don't know. I'm embarrassed. had a demon dream today, and I didn't. I'm talking about a demon next week.
You dreams about, because I think sometimes you hung out with that person way more than I did.
Yeah.
And in a neighborhood, and I think you rode bicycles and stuff too.
Yes.
So, I mean, it all fits. Like, I know this. I didn't, so I don't know why I'm still friends with them. It's not like I follow them regularly, which makes this really funny because I haven't thought about this person or seen anything on their Facebook. I rarely go on Facebook.
Haynes really, really bad with social media.
Yeah, sorry guys. You'll learn this. I apologize. But I probably haven't thought of this person or known anything about their life, not in a mean way, just how life works, for a year at least. But the other day, as in like the other day, I'll say, I don't want to give too much away. This person was singing. They were singing on Facebook. Like, and it was really good.
That's great.
And I mean, it looked like it was like opera or something, like sounded very good. And that's why I was dead when you said this, because I pictured, like, I thought it's like you saw the video and you naturally would have dreamt this, like with him in it. So you can see the future.
No.
And he did a very good job, I might add. It's very good.
That's awesome. Now I kind of want to go like friend request and be like, so I dreamt about you and like, I heard you're a good singer. Is it
Yeah, but I don't think he would have ever actually said that to you. He was.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
No.
Yeah,
He would
person, so.
Yeah, for some reason, if you guys are like know us and know him and figured out like who you're talking about, he would never say something like that. Like no.
Well,
he was always so nice.
To his evil doppelganger in the dream. Thank you. Next.
Yes. Yeah, like definitely real life. Like if this ever somehow that name comes out, no. Yeah. Super.
And you killed it on your video. You definitely would have gotten the part.
Oh, he was already in it.
Oh, okay. Well, then so he wanted you to be in it, so he's still a crappy person, though.
I mean, they were nice. It looked really good today. I mean, you know what, though? Maybe he was just being honest. Like, listen, you got to get naked, though. Like, that was just leggings and a sports bra. You look good, but you might want to tone it up some.
Well, listen, what do we take from your dream?
I did want to talk about a couple, like 2 words, because naked dreams are super common.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I'm trying to think if I like have had any naked dreams, but I actually don't really think I do. Mine seem to be more apparently a lot of anxiety about test taking and stuff like that.
I just know, like, from talking about people and like everything, like naked dreams are common. But so I looked up naked dreams on there, and it did say like they are very common. So some of the things that they could mean, which when we talk about this too, it doesn't mean like this dream, like this is why you dreamt that. Like dreams are just random too. Like,
yeah, so I'm a big believer that dreams are kind of like your body's, like your mind's trash can, trying to but I don't think so. In fact, I will share a dream at one point that I was very meaningful to me, and I think it was very real. So I don't it's actually I just remember this. I had a psychology class in college, and one of the assignments was like to discuss what dreams were. And I said, no, for the most part, I think dreams are very much your mind's way of just kind of like recycling out the junk from the day, or like working through anxieties or emotions that you have. But I don't think that is 100%, always the truth. Obviously, I'm a very scientific and like logical person. I'm in medicine, but I also am a very spiritual person. So I think our mind and our soul, I think there's some parts to that we will never understand, and we're not meant to understand. For sure. So, but I agree with that more another time. But anyways.
Yeah, I feel like we'll definitely get more into that too on this podcast about different, as it comes about, as we talk about different things. But so back to what naked dreams could mean. So it could reflect an I got this from dreammoods.com, but it could reflect your vulnerability, your shamefulness, like maybe that others can see through you to those things, and like can see that you are hiding something.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's how you feel that so you might be hiding something that you don't want others to know, but you feel that they can see right through you.
Mm-hmm.
It could also mean like if you're naked in your dream, it could mean that you're caught off guard, that you're unprepared for a work assignment or a project in school, that you are uninformed on a big decision that you have to make in your life. If you are naked and other people in your dream do not notice, like everyone's just going on, like everything's normal, like no one even notices you have no clothes on. That means that you could be making a situation out of nothing. And I really thought that one was interesting.
I find that extremely interesting. You go ahead.
Because that's like, I know I do that all the time. And that is why I have bad anxiety. That's why I go to therapy to talk about things. Because I make things bigger than like they have to be or that they are. Because I worry.
And I'm kind of curious, you know, if people want to share, you know, their dreams or their thoughts down the line, and they come across this episode, how many people also feel that way? Like I said, I actually don't have, I think looking back, I don't have a lot of naked dreams, but, which is good, right? But I think the ones that I do, I had never thought about what it means for others to notice or for only you to notice. But I think most of the ones that I have had, others around me did not notice. And I tend to certainly make things a bigger deal in my own mind than what it needs to be. It's like impending doom and anticipated anxiety for very minor things, like for asking for an exchange on a damaged item at the grocery store.
Yes, you know, that's like, what I mean. Like, yeah.
So I'm curious how many other people might feel that way.
Yeah, I thought when I read that, I just like, I have never had a dream like this, but like, I just felt like I could relate so much to that. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know.
I'm also curious too. So, you know, that last statement I made about dreams, how I think a lot of it's like our mind's way of like recycling things out. I'm curious, the more we do this and the more kind of research and like studying I do about dream interpretation and stuff like that, how my opinion on that will change. Like being like a very like analytical, like sciencey person, sciencey, that's a super scientific term, but yeah, how that will change. So
no, I agree.
Interesting journey have ahead.
You got a new chapstick. You got a pen now.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, guys.
The last thing I had,
deep in reflection.
No, that's fine. Because I could probably see myself. I don't know. I like walk this line of like 50-50. I like it all. And I kind of want to like, I don't know. I want to see where I end up, you know, as well. Yeah. So I like that.
I think that's dreams in general. That's why, you know, they fascinate a lot of people. Because we don't know. I mean, I always kind of joke around. I think a lot of things about the brain, I just call it like voodoo science because, you know, we think we know, but it's kind of like about the soul. You know, there's plenty of things that happen that we can't explain. So, very cool. Thank you for sharing.
So wait, there's one more naked thing, and this is just.
Who would have ever thought that we would have such like deep conversations about the essence of being naked? Yeah,
I know. The last one that I liked. If you are naked and proud, you have nothing to hide and you're proud of yourself. So
I like that one. Actually, I really like that one.
Me too. And that's why I saved it for last.
I like that one way more than the last one. Maybe we'll go with that one.
I like the last one. I don't know. That's why I put them last, but I don't.
Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah. Like, I just imagine for some reason, like, walking around a pool naked, and then, like, you're going off the high dive, like, I'm just going to do this because I can.
I just picture, like, Lizzo, like, when you said that, I don't know. You know, I just, like, I don't know. Or, like Adele.
God, I love
It's
her.
like, I know. I always just say Channel Man or Beyonce, all those power figures.
Yes.
Well, sweet. And it's actually kind of our last note about nakedness. I said it's funny that we had such like a deep, conversation in the subject was like nakedness. But then I thought about, like the Bible and Adam and Eve and, the big deal, they were naked in the Garden of Eden, and they were just like rolling around doing their thing naked. But then once they realized they were naked, because they spoke to Satan, basically the snake, and they realized they were naked, they became ashamed, and then that's basically like when sin was created. So it's kind of weird. It circles back, maybe like these small things really do carry meaning into what we're feeling in our day-to-day lives.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that you brought that up.
And I think
like
it's
that.
too, we've been, I think right now with the pandemic, a lot of people are doing a lot of reflection and kind of a little bit of soul searching and introspection, which I think is great. I don't think, I think we need to emphasize that more in
For
our
sure.
world.
I think like the world we didn't go on pause, but we slowed down. Like the world definitely slowed down, and I'm very open with this, so you guys are going to hear me talk about this a lot. Like I go to therapy, and I haven't been able to go and talk to him, but like we've been doing video or not video calls. We've been calling on the phone to each other here and there, and I was like, I just feel like I needed this pause almost. Like it made me stop, reflect, and realize what's important, what is not important. So
yeah, I listened to so with this I've been doing a lot of like I like the term self-development, like self-care, like what people call self-help podcasts and books and things. And one gentleman I listened to, Trent Shelton, he's awesome. If you guys, his podcast is called Straight Up. And he just kind of says it like it is. But he was kind of speaking to the podcast and basically just kind of being grateful. But, some people always look in the why, why is this happening? And sometimes we don't always know why. And whether you're a religious or spiritual person or not, we can't change that this happened. So his point is like, you need to come out of this a better you. Like people keep saying things aren't going to stay the same, and they shouldn't, and he keeps saying, don't come out of this quarantine the same way you went into it. So, this is probably one of the few times in our entire lives in the history of the world that things have stopped and been on hold. So, as we kind of look at our dreams more, with that usually comes some reflection and kind of some incidental meditation. I encourage other people to do that, just to kind of slow down and take even 5 minutes of their day just for themselves.
Yeah.
And see where it goes. And that's something we'll talk about more because I think we both feel mental health is very important and
very, 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 very important.
Part of a normal conversation.
On the mental health note, listen, I meant to bring this up to you earlier, almost before we started recording, but whatever, it's going to be in here now. Hayne got me the You Are a Badass calendar.
It's another good one.
And this weekend's past little thing, I kept it because it also went with what me and her were talking about earlier today.
And that's a book by Jen Sincero. Sincero, I think that's how you say her last name. That's another really good one.
Yes.
If y'all definitely check it out.
Mm-hmm. But so Hayne got me the little calendar that has different quotes and things on it for this year. And this one says, and I love it. I needed this in my life so much because it was such a blunt kick in the face.
We all need that sometimes.
Yeah. So it says, if you're serious about getting your act together, stop being a lazy cow. Get the blood flowing, eat food that excites you and nourish you. Get your breathing deeper, use your mind, body, and soul together to make this thing happen for yourself. And I needed that in my life.
Yes, I love that.
So I kept that one because I was like, I need to read that to Hayne, and I literally think I'm just going to keep it on my nightstand here.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent. A lot of people make fun of it, but there's a lot of power in words. And quotes, and maybe that's something cool we could maybe do now and then, post on our Instagram for our listeners, just a little something. If
Yeah,
there
I'll
were,
share
you
that one.
needed to
I'll
hear
take a
that
picture
today.
of that one
Yeah, someone else probably would.
and send it to you. Not send it to you. Send it to you guys out there on the Instagram.
I'll look at it tomorrow morning when I'm dragging my butt out of bed. So thank you.
Now you'll look at it when this episode comes out because that's when I was gonna post it. So,
Oh, sweet. Even better.
yeah.
I'll need it more then. So. Well, cool.
Yes.
All right. So I guess I'm up.
Yeah. What do you got for us?
Mine is another one. So I have to say, I think my dreams have been more all over the place since the COVID pandemic stress.
Mm-hmm.
So I apologize, guys, but I'm trying to make sense of this one for you. This is another fun, crazy one of mine.
Hold on. Let me say something real quick. You don't have to make sense of them. I like dreams that jump around and stuff. I feel like that's a reality. So go for it.
Yeah, and I guess I'm curious, for anyone listening, do you feel your dreams jump around a lot, or is there kind of like a seamless transition in a lot of them? Like, is there a sensible transition, like you went from your house to school to work, or is it like just randomness? So let us know. I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm curious too because I definitely
Like a logical transition, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Unlike mine. So,
I'm ready.
Mine starts out. So this is another weird one. It kind of starts out in almost like a class form, but not Harry Potter themed. But it has another common theme in my life that I'm a fan of. But so it's like a class that was like a dance class obstacle course. Okay, and the setting was you had to dance, like the task was to dance between two half pipes. So you know those things that like skateboarders go up?
Yeah.
You basically
and snowboarders.
Yeah, you had to like start at the top of one. You weren't on a skateboard. You had to like run down it. And then like when you got halfway between one half pipe and the other, there was going to be a picture of a celebrity that you had to like name that celebrity and what they were in. And then you had to dance to a song of the teacher's choice.
Question.
Yes.
Do you watch Ellen DeGeneres' Game of Games?
I have watched it.
I feel like this is like that.
This is something that should be on a game show the more I think about it. So and then you had to dance. I can totally see this. I'm picturing this now on like Ellen as the instructor, and it's way better. Because I don't know who the instructor was in the dream, so now I'm just going to pretend like it was Ellen. And
go for it. I love me some Ellen.
They picked a song that you danced to, and then when you finished, you had to like run up the second half pipe, almost like that Ninja Warrior show.
Yeah.
So like everybody was going, so like one student went, and then it was my turn, and I had like a ton of anxiety about doing this. Like in my dream, I could feel my anxiety. And then everyone's turn went, and then everybody like started walking away and was done. And I was like, well, what about me? Like I didn't, I don't even get a turn. Okay. The teacher was like, oh, no, I have your stuff right here, and like made everybody come back, which I don't know why I had to draw it to my teacher's attention. Like I should have just let it ride.
Wait, that's so sad though.
I know.
Like that's sad.
I know.
My heart's breaking a little bit for you.
Yeah, but the bummer of it is too, like I don't even remember seeing myself finish the challenge, which is kind of, I wanted to see like who my celebrity was and what my song was, but
why can't you finish your dreams?
I don't know, and I think this is something I need to look into. Okay, so
I'll just drink my beverage.
So this gets fun. So then that like class was over. I don't know if I finished. I guess I finished the course. I don't know, but so we were like going out to celebrate, and my classmate in the dream was Pam Beasley from The Office, and
yes,
so I'm like obsessed with The Office.
Me too.
So me and Pam were celebrating. Michael Scott was there as well, and we were like, it was the three of us, and we were going, I guess we're the three classmates, and we were in like a white van. driving to go get like lunch and celebrate.
And like the white van that they have in that one episode when they make the Michael Scott Paper Company.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so.
And they pick up the Korean woman.
Yes. There's no Korean woman in my dream, unfortunately. And then we were on the way to lunch, and we went to Cracker Barrel. But on the sign at Cracker Barrel, it had the name of the two waitresses working, and it was like Jaynee, and then like some other generic like old lady name, like Helen, my Bubba's name. I guess we'll go with that. So,
I just have to say too that Michael Scott is disappointed that we're not at Chili's.
Yeah, I don't know why Cracker Barrel. I freaking love Cracker Barrel, though. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know why Michael Scott chose Cracker Barrel. Maybe I probably chose it, but we were about to like go in, and then it was funny because there's a sign out front that had like Jaynee and Helen. It was keeping like tab of how many people they were like taking care of, and like Jaynee was killing it. It was like 17 to like 3. And Michael was like, "We got to get Jaynee. Like Jaynee's where it's at." Like Jaynee was his homegirl.
That's a very Michael Scott thing.
Yeah, you know, like, but here it goes. I never ate lunch with them. Fast forward. So,
yep.
Fast forward. I am now getting married again to my same husband, Camden, your cousin. And you are like the party planner for my wedding, and we're getting married at where you got married, Jaynee.
Ooh.
And we're like running through it, like a quick, pre-wedding
rehearsal.
Yeah, rehearsal. Yeah. And then I had to go to my shower. So my bridal shower was next, but it was like a couple shower. I don't know where it took place. I can't remember that, which stinks because like I remember the setup vividly, but I like can't pick where that is in my real life. But the bridal shower, there's like a lot of random people who have like sifted through my life there. But it ended early because I got in a fight with somebody, not a physical fight, but like I like told them that they were like a crummy person. Something I'd probably want to tell them in their real life because they like did crummy things to people I care about. Nobody in our families, someone I haven't talked to for years, but so I kicked them out of my shower.
Go you.
Coming to the wedding. And then like the shower ended, and I told my brother, I was like, well, that kind of sucked, huh? Like I just ruined the whole party. And he's like, yeah, you do what you gotta do, you know?
Oh, your brother would support you 110%.
It was very Paul, shout out to my brother, very Paul way. Like it was very like dad like way of saying it, but like supported it, but like maybe you should have thought twice about doing that. Like the timing was kind of crummy.
Yeah. He's like,
but like
I gotcha. I'm here for you. Yeah. I'm gonna support you. But yeah, maybe you probably should have done it then.
Yeah, because I think it was gonna be like a really fun time. So
you probably should have waited until after cake.
Yeah, I just like not invited that person. Like I wouldn't invite them now. I don't know why I did, but yeah. And I was just talking about this person. I haven't seen them in years, but with somebody the other day, and that's why they were in there. So then fast forward, the second wedding did not take place yet. Because I was going to work. So it's almost like this took place on like a Saturday, and then like I was going to work on Monday, the Monday after. So I was like talking to my coworkers about the party and what happened. So this was a logical transition. Go me. And so I had to, see my patients, and one of my coworkers, one of the doctors I work with, said, hey, listen, he pulls me aside and he was like, so I came across this rocket. Okay. Like a rocket that can go to space.
Rockets, red glare. I just pictured Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation. Can you say grace? Oh no, that's the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's good.
So wrong thing, but that is how my mind works. So get used to that, guys. And I went there.
I love your again. I wish Ellen was the instructor, and I wish Chevy Chase was in the movie or was in my dream. Dagnab. So he was like, listen, I came across this rocket. I came into a rocket that I can take to space. So you're gonna have to be really careful. You're gonna have to be really selective with these patients. And it seemed like the goal was to basically start like a new world, like a new COVID-free world. So like his plan for eliminating COVID was to like go to a space station or like Mars.
Wait, like Xenon, girl from the 21st century.
Yes.
Listen, we are all about just talking. This is like episode 2, and all we do is talk about Disney.
Early thousands right here. But it was like a lot of pressure because I was like, and luckily I woke up before I had to pick and choose like who I could take on the rocket, because I don't think I could ever do that in my real life.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, and I also know, like, obviously we know COVID doesn't work like that. Like, like
you can take COVID with you.
Yeah, it doesn't. Although maybe it doesn't exist on Mars. Like it wouldn't. It's not sustainable. But
that red dirt, you just rub that red dirt on your arm. COVID free.
And then I woke up. I also had another kind of weird random part to that, but I don't think it was related. I had to work at Dollar General stocking shelves instead of going to school. My mom like called me out for the week, and I had to go stock shelves at Dollar General instead.
Listen, were we stocking shelves?
Classmate of mine.
Were we stocking shelves together?
I guess. Well, you were not in the dream with me. I can. I'll write down for you who it was.
Are our dreams syncing? Are we synchronized? Have we been friends?
Shout out! It kind of made me.
Oh my gosh! Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Wait. I don't know how to address this, but I feel like I'm going to address it because I'm going to bring it up later on, and I'm going to keep this super vague. The person that she just showed me, they passed away.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really friends with them. They passed away after high school. Wasn't really friends with them in high school, but wasn't like on bad terms either. Like we were close.
We went to a really big high school. We had like 500 kids in our graduating class. So
yeah.
There's a lot of that. Like you went to, like grade school together, and then you just kind of fell in different groups.
Yeah, like no bad blood or anything like that. Like it wasn't, but he's the one that got me into 105.9 The X and basically turned my music into what I listen to now.
Hilarious.
And I, for some reason, I dream about him. Multiple dreams I have dreamed about him, and I know I've talked to you about them. And like, it really like that screws with me so bad. Like, and I would like. And another one, like, I am not even, like, Facebook friends with them. Like, yes, I know that I said they passed and, like, whatnot. But, like, you're still friends with people that have.
Right. Yeah, there's nothing that, like, prompted you to.
Yeah, and that just, I don't know why that happens.
I don't know either, because I can't think of anything in my recent. Because I was, like, more childhood friends with them. And I can't think of anything that like prompted it, but it might have been a song, It was probably it. I probably heard like a song or something.
Yeah, like just like you showed me that name, and I was like, and I went back to my like 6th grade birthday party in my basement, and I was in a navy hoodie with Elmo on it, and the back said "Tickle Me." Oh, God bless my middle school self.
Yeah,
but
good Lord.
He was like, he went and changed a radio, and I was like, what are you putting on? And he was with Hot Kid Hayne, because they were good friends.
Code name.
And yeah, we have a lot of code names.
We did. I mean, when you're in middle school, you don't know what else you're supposed to do.
Exactly. And he was like, oh, I'm just going to put 105.9 The X on. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, I don't listen to that. He goes, you don't listen to that? And then like literally I was like, why don't I listen to this?
I mean, you probably introduced me then to that.
Yeah, or your brother. Yeah. Probably a mix.
Probably. Man, that's like the big alternative rock station in our hometown.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But I just thought like I got like emotional there for a moment that when you showed me that name, because I just think that's like
Yeah.
he was such
He's a really, really, really good dude. Really good dude. So it was a cool dream. I mean, it was a cool one to wake up from. You know, but it does kind of mess with you a little bit. But
yeah,
you know, that's the way it is. That's why we talk about it.
And like I enjoy like dreaming about people that have passed.
Oh yeah.
Because it keeps like the memory alive. Like my pap recently passed away, and like I have some dreams. I felt like I needed to keep the first two dreams like
that's
lighter.
You know, I think we'll get a little more into that down the line, but
yeah.
Yeah.
But I've dreamt about him already and stuff, and it is nice. But the ones where like you just know someone has passed and like you weren't close to them around like except from like childhoodish, it's just weird to me, and I'm fascinated by it.
Right. And that's where you kind of wonder, like, I don't know where that was a mind dump, because I just don't know.
Yeah. So, and every time, like, I am a spiritual person and everything. So, like, if I do dream about someone that has passed, I'm like, I don't know why you came to my dream. I don't know if you came to my dream or what it was, or if somebody in your family needed some clarification or something. Mm-hmm. So I always just like take a 5 seconds and like, hey, I'm just praying to see, like, watch out for him up there for me and watch out for his family and friends down here, because maybe someone's calling for attention.
Yeah.
Maybe someone needs a little bit
That's a beautiful way to think about it. Yeah.
Like a light in their...
You're like the you're like the messenger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, that's so that was my dream.
Do you have anything did you look up anything about it or anything?
I didn't look a lot up, but I am seeing kind of like the recurring I guess the theme of like anxiety and kind of for translating through the dreams. And I'm a big I dream about work a lot. So I mean, I'm definitely somebody who carries stuff from the day home with them, and I wonder if that's why I'm a more vivid dreamer. But sometimes it's just randomness. Like I love my wedding. I love my husband. I don't know why I was getting married at your venue, but God, I love him. But yeah, so that's what we got for y'all this week.
Yes,
thanks you guys for working through that with us. We talked about a lot there, but just as you guys are kind of trying to get to know us and the purpose of the podcast,
I feel like you guys got to hear who we are and how we are.
Yeah, so feel free to give us some feedback, and of course let us know what kind of dreams you're having. If you want to talk about it with us or talk about it, let us talk through it with you. Yeah. So anything else to add, Jaynee?
No, I just appreciate you guys for listening. You can follow us on our Instagram at WTF Did I Dream Last Night. You can send us in your dreams to us at WTF Did I Dream Last Night at Gmail. We are definitely going to do some listener dreams and do some episodes of that coming up. That's still in the works and figuring out how we want to do that. Greatly appreciate you guys already reaching out to us on Instagram.
Yep. You guys are
and Gmail already. That's awesome. It made me so freaking excited.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that is basically all I have. So
alrighty, guys. Well, thanks for listening, and as always, until next time, happy dreaming.